Welcome to Institutional Knowledge. I'm Lisa Mosier, and I work in marketing and communications work at the IGP Institute. We are in the Hal Ross Flour Mill. We're in the control room. And with me today is Sean Thiele, and he is our flour milling and grain processing curriculum manager. I've asked Sean to visit with you a little bit about what we do in his curriculum and some of the other exciting things that are going on. So Sean, could you start out and just tell us a little bit about your curriculum area?
Sure, thank you, Lisa. So the flour milling and grain processing curriculum area really focuses training around flour milling, also grain quality, crop quality, and any other courses that might relate to any of those topics.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the specific courses in your curriculum?
Sure. So we partner with the IOM, International Association of Operative Millers, and Buehler North America for our flour milling training courses. These open enrollment courses are Introduction to Flour Milling, Basic Flour Milling, and Advanced Flour Milling, as well as Expert Flour Milling, Executive Flour Milling, and a flow sheet course as well.
You have a new course coming up later this summer, is that right?
Correct. In August, we are offering a flour and dough testing course, which will be the first offering where participants will get more into testing wheat and flour for quality purposes.
So Sean, in addition to what you're teaching them in the classroom, how are they applying that knowledge?
That's the great thing about participants being able to come to Kansas State or IGP Institute for the training programs. We have a small but yet commercial-sized flour mill. We also have some good lab facilities with smaller-sized equipment where we can really dive into applying the knowledge that students are learning in the training programs. So our traditional week-long training programs consist of about 50% lecture or classroom time in the IGP Institute building itself, and then about 50% hands-on training where students actually get to practice and go out and get a little bit dirty and try to help bring to life what they've been taught in the classroom.
And one of the other cool things I think that we do here is we go on location, working. What do they think when they get to go out into the farms and fields and interact with those producer partners?
Some courses have the opportunity to go on location to learn, so we'll take certain groups to large elevators, other commercial flour mills out in industry. We work with farmers a lot, Kansas farmers, and they love to have participants out and showcase their operations and farming practices and just what goes into making U.S. grains such a high quality and valued product. Participants really enjoy those on-location learning opportunities, and it really hits home with them.
So Sean, can you tell us a little bit about our relationship with the Grain Elevator and Processing Society, or otherwise known as JEEPS, and what we do with those trainings?
We partner with JEEPS for some online or distant education training programs. Some of those are related specifically to the processing side and the milling side of the program. So those courses are pretty basic when we talk about flour milling and grain processing, but there are three or four courses that I'll help facilitate for distant or online education in that area.
We have something new and exciting happening this summer. Can you talk a little bit more about that training?
So sometimes it is difficult for participants to travel across the world to come to some of the excellent flour milling programs we have on site. So we are rolling out something new this year. We're taking a couple of the more popular topics from some of our flour milling training programs and recording them live, and we'll begin to offer those on demand for viewers, for industry professionals to watch from their location.
As soon as that's available, we'll be sure to let you know and communicate that to you. So that concludes this installment of Institutional Knowledge. I thank you for your time, and please check back again real soon for a future segment.